Hi everyone! What you see here is my old electric toothbrush, the Oral-B Vitality by Braun. You can see that it is pretty gross because it has been a while since I last used it. But now, I want to get back to use an electric toothbrush, so I decided to get myself a new one. And the one I chose is the same Oral-B Vitality. Do you want to know why did I do that?
Yes!
Then watch the video and I will tell you everything. Let's begin. Hi everyone, welcome to a new video by Original Video Reviews. I'm the OVR guy, and in this video I'm going to talk with you about the Oral-B Vitality electric toothbrush by Braun. This one is brand new, but you should know that I already got myself one of these back in 2014, so I'm pretty familiar with what's good and bad about it, and will be glad to share it with you in this video and in my full review on my website originalvideoreviews.com. First, let's start with the unboxing and see what comes inside the package. Well, as you can see, that's what comes inside the package. We have the electric toothbrush itself, which is brand new and clean, unlike the old one that has black mold on it. That's the charging unit. And there's also a user manual, which is long and in several languages, and you will be able to find it in my full review on my website originalvideoreviews.com. Let's take a closer look at the toothbrush. That's the brush head. It is an original Oral-B cross-action brush head. That's the handle. On it you will find the power button to switch the electric toothbrush on and off. I can tell you that it doesn't weigh too much, but it is well built and doesn't feel cheap. The body is from plastic, the power button area is from rubber, and so is the ergonomic back where you place your fingers and does manage to have a convenient grip during the use. The toothbrush itself is consisted of two parts, so if I'm gonna press the button, this thing rotates really fast. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I'm quite sure you can see when it stops. Let's place this thing back. The noise that this toothbrush generates is up to 65 decibels and it sounds like this. The noise isn't that bad and I can live with that. Not sure if you can see this part, but when the toothbrush works, this thing rotates really fast. Now we said this is an original toothbrush head by Oral-B, right? It features light blue indicator bristles to help you monitor when it's time to replace the brush head. Thorough brushing is considered twice a day, 2 minutes each time. The blue color should fade away after approximately 3 months, and then it's time to replace the brush head. If the color of the bristles fades before that, then you may exert too much pressure during the brushing. I can tell you that you will be able to find online cheaper alternatives. They will work properly, but the only issue is that when you want to place the non-original, most of the time it's a bit more difficult to place them back, while the original head by Oral-B, it's very easy to remove it and place it perfectly. As for the bristles, I believe that Oral-B's are the superior ones, but if you want to save the money, the alternatives will do the job. So if you consider getting them, do that because they aren't expensive and decide for yourself if it's worth the trouble or not. You can see that at the bottom of this toothbrush head, there is this detachable plastic circle. This small part, it marks who this toothbrush head belongs to, because you can get a package with 4 different toothbrush heads and still use the same toothbrush itself. So if for instance you are a family of 4, you will be able to use the same toothbrush, save money, only replace the heads while using each toothbrush, and you will be able to differentiate between them because each circle will be in different color. The toothbrush has a built-in rechargeable battery. It's a nickel metal hydride battery, which is very reliable as it lasted for me for several years of daily use. This is the electric charger, the electric base for the toothbrush. It's very easy to use it, it's very easy to charge the toothbrush. You can see that it goes easily like this. Just place the toothbrush like this. The charger cable's length is approximately 90 centimeters. The charging itself is wireless. It takes up to 16 hours for the battery to completely charge, and this should last for an equivalent of 5 days of daily use, 2 times per day, 2 minutes each use. To summarize that, the battery should last for an approximately total of 20 minutes. Keep in mind that you don't have any indicator if the toothbrush is charging or not, and if the battery is full or not. But the toothbrush can stay on the charging unit all the time, as overcharging is impossible. It's safe to use the toothbrush under running water, but never place the charging unit in water. When brushing your teeth with one of the Oral-B oscillating rotating brush heads, guide the brush head slowly from tooth to tooth, spending a few seconds on each tooth surface. Apply light pressure and start brushing in back and forth motions. Start brushing the outsides, then the insides, and finally the chewing surfaces. Do not press too hard, simply let the brush do all the work. In the first days of using any electric toothbrush, your gums may bleed slightly. Let's talk about the timer function. An incorporated timer memorizes the elapsed brushing time. A short chattering sound indicates the end of the professionally recommended 2-minute brushing time. Keep in mind that the timer function only gives you an indication after 2 minutes of use, but it doesn't stop the toothbrush and turn it off. The Oral-B Vitality, if you ask for my opinion, is an excellent purchase. It's relatively affordable, it's from a well-known brand, and it's very reliable, both the materials and the battery life. It served me well for several years, and I'm sure that if you will take care of it, it will serve you as well, and it will save you money on new toothbrushes every 3 months. As for the issues regarding this toothbrush, first I can tell you that the original brush heads by Oral-B are relatively expensive. I told you about the non-original alternatives that you can get online. I won't tell you that this is the best alternative. I tell you that if you consider getting them, try that, because for the money it's worth it, and then decide for yourself which one is worth it and which one is your own choice, and I will be glad to hear about it. Tell me that in the comments to this video below. Another issue is that this is an entry-level electric toothbrush, so it's very basic and it's missing additional features such as digital display, so you can't know how much it takes to charge, how much time is left until it's fully charged, how much battery is left, etc. And additional features that you can find in more advanced and expensive toothbrushes. But still, many of you probably switch from a normal toothbrush to an electric toothbrush, so in this case this one didn't have these features as well, right? And the last issue, which I'm sure many of you will encounter eventually, is the black mold that covers the toothbrush over time. I'm not sure how much time it takes to absorb it, but I kept safe my electric toothbrush and it still got black mold, and once it catches it, it's very hard to remove it. I was looking on the internet for solutions and I realized that bleaching is the best thing in order to cope with it, but still there always remains black mold, and I can tell you that it's disgusting. So the best solution, the best advice I can give you is that use it, and when you're finished using it, dry it with a clean towel, place it in a safe dry place, and hopefully it won't catch the black mold. Other than that, this is an excellent purchase and I will be glad to know what you think about it. Well, boys and girls, this was my video review of the Oral-B Vitality electric toothbrush by Braun. For more details about it, please check the full review on my website, originalvideoreviews.com. If this video was helpful and you enjoyed watching it, I invite you to give it a like. Also, I invite you to follow me on my YouTube channel, on my other social media, and my website, originalvideoreviews.com. Thanks for watching another great video by Original Video Reviews. Until next time, bye bye.